Hi guys, it is Ruby Jones, your favorite dental diva. I am here to talk to you guys today with this quick video about the benefits of being or becoming a dental assistant, okay? Because I understand I've been there when we are pretty much at the crossroads of life and just trying to figure it out. You may not be happy or really just completely satisfied with where you are, career wise, personal life wise, all of that, and just trying to figure it out. And I am so glad that I tapped into the world of dental assisting because it has truly changed my life. I remember just being, Lord, this was a while ago, but being around 19 years old, and I actually had a job as a shoe salesman, okay? So I worked at the mall. I worked at Easton Mall, if you guys are living in Charlotte or familiar with that, but I was working at Easton Mall, and I was working at Foot Action, to be specific, and I just wanted more. It was fun. I actually started working there when I was in high school, and I'm just like thinking to myself, okay, I'm grown now. I had one child at the time, and it was just stressful because I needed more money to take care of her, to take care of myself. I wanted a more consistent schedule. So if you guys have any idea how it works, just at different sales jobs or working at the mall or any type of retail store, you guys know you have to wait to a certain day. Sometimes it could be a week out, and you are not even able to make plans for the following week because you don't even know your schedule. And so I would get my schedule not more than a week, maybe 2 weeks in advance, and it's like from there, you're able to plan your entire life. So the schedule was just so spontaneous. There was sometimes that if the Jordans was dropping or whatever, we had to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, setting up, maybe working through the afternoon, getting off at 2. And then there was some shifts that we would come in at 2 to 3 o'clock and we would get off at 9:30. So my point is, this spontaneous random schedule is not something that the average person would sign up for or really be happy with, because like I said, you then have to plan your entire life, your entire schedule, your fun, your family time around that work schedule once you get it. Okay, so the schedule was absolutely insane to work with, and I just was ready for something more consistent when it comes to my schedule, just again for myself and just for my child at the time. And it's like working all of those odd hours, trying to coordinate daycare and pickup and drop off, and all of that was just extremely stressful. Okay, and so I got into a 12-week program, and since then my life has been so much better. I am so much more happy and pleased with the way my life and schedule turned out, all because of that decision that I made a long time ago. And so maybe this is your breakthrough. You know, maybe you are also tired of the spontaneous schedule and tired of making minimal dollars because you know that you are worth more. And so a program like that we have at the DA Academy, which is a 12-week program, takes you through 12 weeks of some pretty hardcore training. But again, the curriculum, I'll probably make a whole nother video about that. But the point of me making that making that statement is to say that it is a short-term program with long-term career placement and long-term success, just straight up. Myself is a direct testimony of the great things that can happen for somebody that goes through a 12-week program. I have tons of friends, tons of graduates that have done the same and have exceeded even beyond the things that I have done. Okay, and so maybe this is your breakthrough to actually sign up for this 12-week program, or if you're in the program, to actually take it a step further, take it a lot more serious, be a lot more intentional about the time that you're spending in class as well as in your clinicals, and especially all of it, of course, but especially your externships, you guys. When you're working with directly with other assistants, with other doctors, with real live patients, you have to be intentional about what you're doing. Okay? And so again, the point is to come to the realization that you want more. You deserve more, and you can get more if you decide. You have to make that decision. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to throw you a lifeline. You are responsible for you. You have to make that decision. You have to make that choice. And I just feel like, and I know that this program can do that for you if it allows you to. So some of the things that is a benefit for sure when it comes to being a dental assistant is instantly your pay will increase. Okay, so like I said, if you're working in the warehouse, retail, you will get more as a chairside assistant, especially as you continue on. Once you become that D in North Carolina, you become a DA2 after about 1.5 to 2 years of working. You accumulate your 3,000 hours. Once you're a DA2, you can then start to take additional classes, which means you are building your resume, building your experience, and doctors will pay you more. Okay? And not only that, with working in a professional setting, a lot of offices are trying to be competitive. So they're offering 401k or, retirement benefits. There's cash bonuses if you meet your production goals. If you guys get together and are providing the treatment, receiving the monies from these patients, they will in turn give us assistants bonuses. So it's a very lovely professional field full of growth when it comes to your finances for sure. Another benefit definitely is your schedule. So depending on your office, you're going to have a set schedule, and that in itself is such a beautiful thing. And so if you guys are working from 8 to 4, maybe seeing your last patient at 4, you're getting off at 5 o'clock every day, or most offices are honestly open 4 days a week, not 5. So maybe your office is closed on Monday and you can work Tuesday through Friday, or some offices are closed on Friday and you're going to be working Monday through Thursday. You have a set schedule. You're able to plan your life accordingly around that schedule. I know for me, another quick story is what I did for the office that I was working at when I first started was actually my externship offices. That's why we encourage you guys to stay in great communication and remain very professional at your externship offices, because more than likely they're the office that's going to hire you for your first position. Okay, because I was at my externship office for 8, almost 9 years. Like, I didn't quit, I didn't get fired. The doctor that I was working for went on to bigger and better things, and she sold her practice. And so that's how I moved on to the next doctor that I was working for. Okay, but basically, we were off on Mondays, so we worked Tuesday through Fridays, right? So with that Monday, within a few months, I'm like, okay, this is great money, but I would love to work on Mondays. So guess what I started doing on Mondays, you guys? I started filling in. At another office down in Concord, 15 or 20 minutes away from that office, every single Monday, especially during the holiday season when my baby girl was Christmas time or her birthday time. I was definitely trying to get those hours in. So again, with having a set schedule, you're able to do other things. If you are an entrepreneur on the side, which is how most of us start off, you can get your personal business and networking out on that day that you are not assisting in the office, or at night. I know tons of assistants who have waiting jobs, or they're working at restaurants at night, so they're still making those cash tips in the evening, but during the day, Monday through Thursday, they are working as a chairside dental assistant. So you can still truly get your hustle on around those set hours, that set schedule. Okay, so for sure, having a set schedule is super, super, super sweet when it comes to becoming a dental assistant. And there's so many benefits, you guys, but the last thing I want to mention is just being able to be in a professional setting. So you're working chairside a doctor, and your co-workers have went to school, gained these certifications, your hygienist, everything is a lot more professional. You get to build, which is a nonstop thing, but you are constantly building your professional profile, working on your self-development as a person, as a professional, and you can't get that everywhere. You cannot get that professional atmosphere everywhere. So you have to, for one, admit that. Okay, and so it truly allows you to grow, again, in your finances, in your professional profile. And the other thing I mentioned was just having a set schedule, which is very, very great for not just us mothers or fathers that have children, but just personally, because again, you can plan around it to get other streams of revenue, or just whatever it is. Go back to school, you can take a night class. There is so much to do when you have a set schedule. Okay, so hopefully with this video, you guys are able to take away just a few things. Like I said, there's so many, a few things, a few benefits of becoming a dental assistant. And again, take action, whether that's stop thinking about enrolling. Actually enroll. If you're already enrolled, take it seriously, take it up to the next level. Be more intentional about your studies, about your externship opportunities. Okay, so that is the takeaway, and that is your call to action, is to level up for yourself and nobody else. Peace.